Welcome back to Sometimes They Continue to Speak. Tonight, we're diving into one of the most chilling aviation mysteries of the modern age. A plane that vanished from the sky in the era of satellites, advanced tracking, and non-stop communication. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 took off with 239 people on board, and within hours, it became the center of the largest and most confounding search operation in history. This is the story of a jetliner that disappeared into absolute darkness, leaving behind questions we still can't answer.
At 12:41 a.m., Flight MH370 lifted off from Kuala Lumpur, heading toward Beijing. The aircraft was a Boeing 777, one of the safest and most reliable commercial jets ever built. On board were 227 passengers, 12 crew members, and Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, a veteran pilot with over 18,000 hours of flying time. The weather was calm. The plane cleared Malaysian airspace and everything looked normal. At 1:19 a.m., the cockpit radios those now infamous final words: "Good night, Malaysian 370." Seconds later, MH370 disappears from civilian radar.
Controllers expected the aircraft to check in as it crossed into Vietnamese airspace. But instead, silence. No distress call, no emergency code, no indication of mechanical failure, just silence. At 1:21 a.m., the plane's transponder goes dark. Intentionally or not, no one knows. This device is the plane's identity tag, and its sudden loss is rare and disturbing. Military radar later revealed something chilling. MH370 didn't crash. It turned. The plane banked sharply left, looping back across the Malaysian peninsula. Not only was this not on its scheduled route, it was the exact opposite of it. Someone, or something, was controlling that aircraft. After its abrupt turn, the jet flew across the Strait of Malacca, then over the Andaman Sea. Radar tracking shows the aircraft climbing, descending, and maneuvering without a purpose. At 2:22 a.m., MH370 leaves radar entirely. But one source still detected it: Inmarsat, a satellite communications company. Every hour, the aircraft automatically exchanged handshakes with a satellite. These were silent electronic pings that continued for nearly 7 hours after MH370 vanished from radar. Those pings formed a pattern known as the 7 arcs, possible locations where the plane could have ended up. But only one path matched its fuel range. The final arc led deep into the Indian Ocean, one of the most remote places on Earth. And there, far from any radar, airports, or land, the plane is believed to have made its final descent. When MH370 didn't land in Beijing by dawn, panic began. By noon, a multinational search was underway. For 1,046 days, investigators scanned 120,000 square kilometers of ocean, thousands of miles of uninhabited coastline, and satellite images numbering in the millions. But the ocean is merciless, deep, cold, unmapped. Years passed before the first clue appeared. Starting in 2015, debris began washing ashore on islands off the coast of Africa. The pieces confirmed to be from MH370 were a flaperon, wing fragments, and cabin interior panels. These were heartbreaking clues, but they revealed almost nothing about why the plane went down. The cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder, also known as the black boxes, have never been found. The disappearance of MH370 is so bewildering that several competing theories have emerged, each with what could be considered evidence, and each with disturbing implications.
1. The pilot murder-suicide theory. Some experts believe Captain Zahari deliberately diverted the plane, depressurized the cabin, and guided it into the ocean. But those who knew him strongly deny this, saying he showed no signs of instability, and no clear motive has ever been proven. 2. A sudden, catastrophic failure. Possibly an electrical fire or decompression. But none of these explain the deliberate turns, altitude changes, or hours-long flight. 3. Hijacking. Some believe the aircraft was taken over by unknown persons, but no group ever claimed responsibility, and no ransom was demanded. 4. Mechanical malfunction combined with pilot incapacitation. This fits parts of the timeline, but not the purposeful flight path back toward the Indian Ocean. 5. A cover-up. This theory suggests different governments may know more than they're saying, especially given the delays and inconsistencies in early reporting. 6. A controlled glide into the water. Some analysts believe the final descent was not a crash, but a deliberate, slow, controlled water landing, leaving minimal debris. 7. The unexplainable. And then there are the theories no one wants to say aloud, that the plane encountered something we cannot yet understand, an anomaly, a sudden disappearance from our world, or a phenomenon like we've seen in other disappearances throughout history. None of the theories answer all the questions, and that's what makes MH370 so haunting.
As of today, MH370 has never been found. Families still wait. Answers remain locked somewhere beneath the waves, in a graveyard deeper than the tallest mountains on Earth. In an age where everything is tracked, recorded, and monitored, a Boeing 777 vanished, and still has not been found. Some say it was human error. Some say it was a deliberate act. Some believe it was something far stranger. But whatever the truth is, it is still out there, somewhere in the silent dark of the Indian Ocean. Thank you for joining me tonight on Sometimes They Continue to Speak. If you know another mystery you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments. Please also like and subscribe. And remember, the sky is vast, the ocean is endless, and some stories never return home.